Few voices define the 1980s like Huey Lewis's raspy belt on The Power of Love and Hip to Be Square. Yet since 2018, the singer has been forced off the stage by Ménière's disease, an inner ear disorder that has robbed him of the one thing a musician needs most: the ability to hear music. Here's a look at how the 74-year-old star is coping, the projects keeping him creative, and the latest hope offered by modern tech. Lewis first felt his world tilt in January 2018 while warming up for a show in Dallas. A sudden wall of distortion made every note sound wildly off-key. Doctors confirmed Ménière's disease, a condition that triggers vertigo, tinnitus, and fluctuating hearing loss. With no cure and live sound now, like listening to a blown speaker, Lewis canceled every tour date and retreated to his Montana ranch. In a candid 2025 People interview, Lewis admitted those early months were disconsolate. Unable to sing, he lay in bed wondering whether life still held a purpose. What pulled him out was family: daughter Kelly, son Austin, and fishing trips that reminded him joy isn't limited to perfect pitch. "My life isn't as good as it used to be," he said, "but it's still better than most." Lewis has since undergone cochlear implant surgery. The device, he says, lets him understand speech much better, but cannot decode the complex frequencies of music. He remains mildly dizzy every day, yet the crippling vertigo attacks have eased. Doctors still call Ménière's lifelong, but steroids, low-salt diets, and implants can blunt its impact. Unable to tour, Lewis poured energy into the heart of rock and roll, a jukebox musical built on Huey Lewis and the news hits. The show earned strong reviews during its 2024 Broadway run and is now headed for London's West End, with a US tour slated for 2027. The project proved Lewis could still shape how audiences experience his music, even if he can't hear the applause. This year marks the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future, whose soundtrack catapulted The Power of Love to #1. Partnering with cast members and Gibson guitars, Lewis is front and center in a global hunt for the cherry red ES-345 Marty McFly shreds in the film. A documentary crew is following the search, giving the singer a fresh on-camera role. When he isn't overseeing the musical, Lewis can be found on Montana fairways, a lifelong golf passion that Ménière's hasn't stolen. He's also developing a comedy series with producer Aaron Kaplan and late-night host Jimmy Kimmel, proof he still trusts his comic timing, if not his inner ear. Lewis knows a full sonic comeback is unlikely. "This is my cross to bear," he says, but research into gene therapy and next-gen implants offers slivers of hope. For now, he measures success in conversations heard clearly, audiences moved by his musical, and every fan who finds strength in his resilience. As he told Smooth Radio, "I can't hear music, but I'm not giving up on believing I might again someday."